Aquarius, welcome to the full moon in Aquarius, and that begins around July 20th and 21st of 2024, depending on where you are on this orb. These readings are about navigating the lunar cycles, and so we're going to see how we can navigate this full moon for you. And oddly enough, you have the number 2 cycle, status quo, and it did come up upright, but you are dealing with a cycle. 2 is partnership and duality, so duality may be a continuous theme for you as of late. This card can indicate a period where there isn't a whole lot of change for you. You're being advised to maintain your present energy and strategy, and especially maintaining things such as the endeavors that you are working on, relationships, location. You're just supposed to allow the momentum in your life to continue on the path that it's on for now. Inner work is still really important, and can be kind of coming up to the surface with this card. And I think that's because there's a regularity here. And so it's kind of like when you do a mundane task, there's always some surprising epiphany that you can have. So it's a really good time to meditate or to read and even to socialize with like-minded people. It's actually time to a time where you're going through some really significant change. This card asks you to engage in personal activities that help you to keep a lot of inner balance. Okay? Interesting. So let's see how that is playing out. And it's the direction this reading is going in, so let's see how that plays out in your tarot. The first column is where you find yourself at the time of the full moon, or you may be consciously ending something. The center column is you and how you think, what you feel. It's you in behaving in this situation, your behavior in the situation, thinking, feeling, doing. The last 2 cards are probable outcome. Probable because some things we are able to change, and some things we are meant to experience. If we have some information, we may be able to change things, but sometimes it's ineffective because the situation teaches us to grow. It teaches us something. It allows for growth. All right, let's get started. So you have a lot of major arcana, in fact, mostly major arcana. So there is a lot of internal work going on here because nothing seems to be happening otherwise in the outer world, right? But there's a lot, really a lot going on your internal, on an internal level, which is more important because eventually that reflects, the outer world reflects that to us. So when we do internal work, the outside is a result. What is going on in the outer world? The 8 of Swords is ineffective energy. 8 is a power number, but I think the card is saying that you're putting a lot of energy and power into a struggle that's kind of not getting you anywhere. It's ineffectual. It's ineffective. And the 8 of Swords can be, well, swords are action and they are mental capacity. And so both of those things are probably, nothing much is probably happening And the thing is that if you continue to struggle, you just dig yourself deeper into the mud. And so this card often says, redirect your energy. Wait until the situation turns around in your favor again, and until then, redirect your energy. There is something being offered here, or perhaps there is, with an offer, there is nothing happening. The Knight of Pentacles is a good firm offer, but it is procrastination. And with that Eight of Swords, for me, it just kind of strengthens the feeling that nothing's kind of going forward at this time. And again, the Knight of Pentacles is saying timing is everything. This Knight is the only Knight that the horse isn't going anywhere. But this Knight knows when to plant his field. He knows when to plow. He knows when to harvest. He knows the timing of situations. So for some it may look like procrastination, but in reality it's really about timing. Another major arcana. And so there can be a lot of things going on an internal level, behind the veil, in the background. And this is a very sacred card. It is your sacred energy. It is what you deem divine. And it is the structure on which you build all the incidentals on, right? So if the Magician is your vision and your concept, the High Priestess is the structure on which you build that vision upon, and then the Empress are the details, right? So the High Priestess is the structure, and she's holding the Torah. That's her structure, that's her belief system. And so you may be working on a very deep level, your belief system, what you deem sacred. If you are somebody who believes in the Torah, you're probably not going to build anything on devil worshipping. You know what I mean? It's probably not going to enter your mind. Okay, I'll leave it there. That was a silly example. In any case, how you are behaving, you have the Star and the Moon. Two interesting cards. So I do have the feeling, especially with this one being drawn, you can be very intuitive and psychic during these next 2 weeks. So pay attention to any dreams, any symbols, any signs. Very important for you. The Star card means that the future is very bright, but you're looking towards, with an eye towards the future. However, even more than that, there's something that's leading you on. And I do feel like you're getting information that is leading you forward. The Star card is really future-oriented, but it's Aquarius. It's associated with Aquarius. And so that is information, right? And so I do feel like you could be getting downloads, you could be getting information from the aether. It can be coming from your higher self. It can be the fears that you're dealing with that can kind of come up and lead you in a direction, at least allowing you to know what it is that you fear so that you can find the internal strength to deal with it, because that's exactly what's going to happen in the next set of cards. But I definitely feel like there's some psychic impressions around you at the moment. The Moon can be high strangeness, but it can also be insecurities that you are working on. Yeah, it is. You have the Five of Pentacles. Maybe some of your insecurity at this moment can be physical or financial instability. These are challenges that we go through together. So this may not just be you, but it can be a partner or a family member or somebody that you love that are going through some difficulties. Maybe you're sharing them with other people. Maybe you're taking on, because Pisces is associated with the Moon. Pisces is an empath, and so maybe you can feel the pain of other people who are going through difficult things. With the Star card there, maybe you are somebody who can help them through it. But I feel like this is a very internal thing as well. And like I said, the external reflects what's happening internally. And so you can take whatever challenges that are happening outside of you and mirror that to what's going on an internal level, and take some of your own good advice. You could be feeling a little bit off balance though, financially or physically. Okay. They're asking me to pull one more for this. It comes to balance. Okay, nice. You're going to find the balance through some internal work. For some people, there may be a legal situation that you have to deal with, and it can do with property for somebody, I'm picking up. But the Justice card says that it comes out fair. Now, this is also the card of what you give, you receive. So this is a karma card. And the idea with the Justice card is that if you weigh your heart against a feather and your heart is as light as a feather, you get to move on. And so it's very possible that you're working on this sort of lack mentality, or you're working on victim energy. But that comes out of a deep-seated fear. This moon is going to, it's your moon, and it's going to bring up some deep-seated fears or insecurities that you can shine a light on and get more information on and really get a handle on it. So there's nothing going on the outside, but wow, there's a lot happening on an internal level. The Strength card and the Hermit. So we are taming the beast within with the Strength. We're finding courage to seek out sources and information that can guide us, that can help us, that can turn information or that knowledge into wisdom. You may feel a little bit internal. You may not want to be speaking a lot or going out a lot or that sort of thing. But like I said, it's because you're digesting some information. Interesting. Okay. To bring some strength. And this may come through a Queen of Wands. This may come through a female who is long in features. She's fiery. She's usually a good friend. This is associated with Leo, and this is associated with Leo. So it could be a Leo person or a Leo type person. And these people are magic. They really are. It's a good friend. It's somebody who is warm, and there can be some healing in regards to it. And again, maybe you're helping out somebody or they're helping you out. But there is guidance there, especially with the Hermit card. Whether that's from you or to you. But like I said, this is information for you as well. If you're struggling with anything similar, you can take whatever information you receive from your higher self or from somebody else and really apply it and find some healing. Okay, what does Spirit want you to know? The silence. Be still, for all the answers lie in the silence. It's really important for you to, especially with the Hermit card, it's kind of like isolating yourself and really kind of understanding situations, turning that information into wisdom. If you are looking for somebody to help you kind of tame the beast within, you find it, you find them. Or if they come looking for you, they will find you and you can help bring them back into balance. But like I said, there's a lot going on an internal level. And I do think that you're going to find some creative solutions to whatever is bothering you, to those insecurities or that Five of Pentacles, the challenges. Thank you for listening, Aquarius. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a new moon reading. Your viewage is appreciated. I will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.